There's Neville. I bet he's got something on self-fertilizing shrubs.
Why would you ask me about the self-fertilizing shrubs? We already talked about that. Oh no, did I load the wrong save? Hold on. I don't think I did. Oh yeah, Dean wants us to find the gargoyles. Flitwick wants us... Oh, let's do Flitwick first. Because we got the book. What is going on with the... What was going on with those footprints in there?
Professor McGonagall told us
Oh my god.
was somewhere around here.
Oh, I guess we're doing McGonagall's. I'm actually really close to the end of Shadow the Tomb Raider. Like, surprisingly close to the ending. No. So, I don't know when we're gonna finish it, but we might finish it, like, within the next day or two.
You're Harry Potter.
Did you really fight he who must not be named?
And some big snake thing in the second year.
Yeah, he's been lying all this time.
Tri-Wizard tournament?
Yeah. Wow.
And Professor McGonagall told Harry here to find some snotty-nosed first years who are cheeky enough not to turn up to her detention. She said if you didn't go...
There's not really a dragon in the kitchens, is there?
Well, then hop it.
Oh my god.
I don't remember making things up to terrify first years being in our talk on how to be prefects.
Yeah, well, the midgets need to learn a little respect.
Wow, Ron. Them first years need to learn some respect as Ron slaps them across the face. They're like, can you help us make it through the first year? It's like, fuck you.
Scoundrel.
Why is Ron such a dick in this one? Well, to be fair, so's Harry. Harry's a little bit of a prick in this one, too. Who wants to go to potions and annoy Snape again? And get more points deducted. I want to see something. Did the Gryffindor points go down? Because we lost at least 50 points for attacking Snape with, like, Expelliarmus. Is it possible for these to go down? Griff gang for life.
Gryffindor.
Hermione was always a little annoying hypocrite. Griff gang for life, bitches!
Protego!
Just... You stupid little fuck child.
Expelliarmus!
Oh, get the hell out of the way, Ron.
Harry?
Yeah. Honestly, Hermione was always a little annoying. I mean, they have colors, threaten people, and beat up people. They really are a gang. I don't remember who kept on coming into the chat like the last few days and kept on saying Griff gang for life. But honestly, this game is basically that.
Studious success.
A healthy mind is an inquisitive mind. Another day's education. What a good day for them.
Professor Flitwick, we've brought you the homework you asked for.
Excellent, Miss Granger, excellent. I'm sure these will do you all credit.
He's small, beat him up.
That I was once a truly Expelliarmus. What disgraceful behavior. 10 points from Gryffindor to remind you of how 5th years are supposed to behave.
Maybe it was based on Bully. When did that come out? Or GTA 4 or 3? Hold up, gotta look. I doubt it, but the game being open world is definitely awesome.
Stupefy! Expelliarmus!
This thing is older than San Andreas, seriously?
10 points from Gryffindor to remind you of how 5th years are supposed to behave.
I own San Andreas. I couldn't play it because I didn't like the way they. I didn't like any of the characters. None of them felt redeemable.
Gargoyles.
And I had a serious problem with them as a result of that. But I think that's why when GTA 4 came out, they made what's his name, the protagonist, is because he was more redeemable as a character. It was easier for the player to like him because they were having problems with their protagonist being like that. GTA 3, when they first made it 3D, I remember that was you didn't have problems with the protagonist because he was silent the entire time. What does she want? I forget. She wanted the moly, which I think we got. Actually, here. Ask Ron.
How many gargoyles do we have to find for bins?
5.
Are we doing that quest right now?
Don't forget, we need to tell Dean where those gargoyles are.
Yeah, sure. Help him with his homework.
What if you drain the entire Gryffindor House Point hourglass?
You can always talk to Professor.
People were getting upset at me for doing that last time. You know who probably can't defend themselves?
How are you?
Professor Sprout. We never see her use a wand. Let's go beat her up.
Wand away, Mr. Potter.
Expelliarmus!
Expelliarmus! No wands in the corridor. There's
Damn it.
only one suitable punishment. Detention. Magic will not be played with. It is not a toy.
Says you. She doesn't take points from Gryffindor.
Stop that immediately.
Stupefy!
Potato! Expelliarmus! That wasn't called for. There's only one suitable punishment. Detention.
I don't think she's really casting
Magic will not be
spells.
played
She's
with.
just saying
It is
words.
not a toy.
She's not taking points from Gryffindor.
Complete your homework on self-fertilizing shrubs, and then you can come in.
What? Oh, that's right. We have to go and talk to Neville.
Hang me now. I really want to go to Hogsmeade next time. Are you coming?
Well, imagine if you weren't allowed to go into a class until your homework was done. Maybe she's the only one who sees the BS's. And she likes Protego, bitch. Yeah, you can't touch me because I said the magic word. No, you need to go to Defense Against the Dark Arts. There we go. For Neville. Because Neville knows about the self-fertilizing shrubs.
What are you up to now?
Hiya.
Another day's education.
Let's go.
Can anyone remember the other ingredients?
You're a first year. Come back here, child. Stupefy.
Your charms. You can always talk to Professor Flitwick. We can go to his class later.
Damn it. She didn't see it coming. No, we got a book in the house. Oh.
Okay, man. Hi.
Okay, hold on.
Whatever.
Back here, child. Come back here. I have a stick. I'm gonna jam it in your eye. Where am I going? Drift gang for life, man.
Expelliarmus! Stupefy!
Ow! It's him.
Wait. The bird. Reducto doesn't work. What am I supposed to use on this bird? Stupid child.
Fancy a game of gobstones? Okay.
You're gonna write so why is Harry helping everyone with homework? Canonically, he can't even do his own damn homework. Disappointing. Can't believe this game is brain canning on to write a scathing review. I mean, yeah. I remember the books being like Ron and Harry always being behind on their homework. Never getting it done. Always fucking around. And Hermione always being like, you haven't finished yet? Stupid bitch.
I can't think of anyone who's been here 50 years.
Yes, she can.
Then maybe everyone has forgotten the password. I hope not.
Nearly headless Nick.
Been in the Daily. Let's hex them.
Can you help me with my homework? Snape's watching me.
Get out of the way. Oh my god, Harry's stuck.
Neville will explain.
I can't do this apology homework. Can you help me?
No. Your brother just asked which game this was, and when you told him it was the 5th one, he was like, oh yeah, the 4th one wasn't this clean. I have problems getting the 4th one to even work. Like, I need to get it to play in a window to be able to broadcast it onto OBS, and I can't get it to run in a window right now. And I've currently tried 2 programs. Oh my god. I didn't know I could make it skip her voice. But my problem with the 4th one is that, like I said, I can't get it to run. It has no options to change anything within the game. It's that badly designed for the PC. Let's go. We got it. Was it okay? What was it that we needed to do? Oh, we're just looking at someone else's suitcase. It's fine. I feel like that was unnecessary. Zano, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Oh no.
I love this thing. This'll get me past anyone.
That's if we want to go downstairs and listen to the Slytherins. We said we were going to do that last time. Oh, there it is.
Flesh-eating trees of the world. This is what we need for Professor Sprout's essay. Hermione, could you help me with the opening paragraph?
Oh, all right then. And so therefore... Right. Let's take these essays back to Professor Sprout.
And so therefore, in conclusion...
I love this thing. This will help.
Hermione, I can't write the beginning paragraph. Can you do this for me? Thanks. It's like, I need to do an essay on this plant. Just go downstairs, Harry. Oh my god. The stairs in this, I swear to god. So what we want to do is we want to go all the way to the bottom. Harry Potter never made sense to you? I love Harry Potter. I mean, it makes more sense if you end up, like, following the movies or the books, but if you, like, still have problems with it.
Ow!
Is it you, or did Harry sound like such a sassy prick? A saucy prick? Sassy? Saucy? Harry sounds like an ass in this game. He's just full of just snark and sassiness, and he's a little bitchy. Personally, I call that puberty. Like, here, dungeon. Here.
We got potions. We'll be late.
Not if we use the secret passage near the entrance of the dungeon corridor. Then we'll get there in no time.
Do you know the password?
Of course. Such a shame people who aren't in Slytherin don't.
Can you remember the password?
Of course. Just make sure there's no one earwigging when we go in.
Ow!
Hello?
Ow!
Hello?
Here we are.
Password.
Slytherins are supreme.
Ah, Slytherins. And remember, be nasty to mudbloods.
Slytherins are supreme. Not now. I know their precious password.
Seen and not heard, that's what children should be.
That laughter with them in the portrait was just like, oh, those first years. They're thinking things are funny right now. Wait until we cast a spell that makes their eyeballs melt out of their sockets, you dumb little piece of shit. Can't even protego to save your asses. I'm gonna go back to the crypt. Let's go back. I need to go back to the Gryffindor. That laugh acting was so bad. It was amazing. I love the laugh acting. We're funny. Was Umbridge Slytherin?
Students.
Put this away. Dumbledore is perfectly fine with us having an invisibility cloak. Let's go steal test answers. Okay, Professor Sprout. Let's go to Abology. She was Slytherin. I could believe that. We just let Slytherins out into the world. Oh no. What happened with that teddy?
I'll tell Mr. Finch what you were up to.
I feel like in the final year, when everyone graduates, they should go through their little graduation ceremony, shake hands, send everyone off into their own respective rooms with this party. But the room that they send the Slytherins into just ends up being a giant room to cull them all. And you never have a Slytherin enter society ever again. What's the point in the Slytherin house? To see if any of them are redeemable. And what was your outcome? We kill them all.
Egg. Pass, friend to Hufflepuff.
The fucking wiki has so much useless information. No. I don't even pay attention to the Harry Potter wiki because last time I looked at it, they try to shove everything that was ever done for Harry Potter into the wiki to call it all canon. I'm sorry, the Flipendo spell is not fucking canon. It is canon in only the PC games, and it is fucking classic for the PC games. It is not a Harry Potter canon
Professor
spell.
Sprout, we've brought you our essays on self-fertilizing shrubs.
Excellent work. Superb diagrams as well. 10 points to Gryffindor. Well,
10 points to
you have time
Gryffindor.
to spend on your herbology. As owl students, you're welcome to use the greenhouses.
Aw, your mom said I have a nice voice. That's nice. She gave me 10 points. I have 10 points to spend. I have 10 points to spend.
Expelliarmus, put that away. There's only one suitable punishment: detention.
10 points well
Magic
spent.
will not be played with. It is not a toy.
I have a feeling you can only get into this room if you do that. But what's the point in being in here? Apparently Umbridge despised her time when she was a student at Hogwarts because she wasn't given any positions of power. Oh my god.
Don't forget, we need to find talking gargoyles for Professor Bin's homework.
Shut the hell up, Hermione Ninny. Get her. Get her.
Stupefy!
Stop that, Potter! Expelliarmus. Protego, Expelliarmus. That wasn't called for. There's only one suitable punishment: detention. Magic will not be played with. It is not a toy.
These prefects get detention pretty frequently.
How many secret
Oh my
passages
god.
there are in Hogwarts? I bet there are thousands.
Keep smiling.
Where did the extra information for Umbridge come from? Because if it came after a certain time period out of Rowling's mouth, I don't consider it canon. Because there's just a period where everything just breaks and everything that comes out of her mouth is just like, stop listening.
There are gargoyles all over Hogwarts, but only some of them can talk.
Had any more hallucinations?
Good question.
Get lost.
I mean, honestly, that information about Umbridge makes sense, though. But at the same time, it's like, it wasn't in the book, so... Eh. Get out of the way. What am I doing at this point? Protego! Expelliarmus! Here, so... Okay. Let's go one room. Okay. Actually, no, we're not going to do that. McGonagall. Let's go to her. So I think we're done with her quest.
How are you?
Hi.
We already yelled at them their first years. And I like McGonagall, but let's throw an Expelliarmus at that sassy Scottish woman and see how well she does. She'll turn Harry into a toad, literally. Sometimes you forget that Professor Umbridge made Harry carve "I must not tell lies" into his own hands.
Want to practice?
And she was like, "Here's a pen. It mutilates you. Have fun." I do have to say she was a very well-written character for people to dislike her that much. And for the actress to have to, like, work so hard at, like, making such a hateful character. Go.
Mushroom.
I don't know how... I Carney I, thank you for the follow. Or L Carney I. Anyways.
Potter, Weasley, Miss Granger, what's this I hear about dragons in the kitchens? Please don't tell first years things like that. Someone's bound to be silly enough to believe you and go looking for them. However, 10 points to Gryffindor for ingenuity. that away.
Expelliarmus!
Expelliarmus! You must concentrate, Mr. Potter. 10 points from Gryffindor. You are supposed to be setting the other students an example. Put that away.
Stupefy!
Expelliarmus! Really, Mr. Potter? I'd have thought better of you. 10 points from Gryffindor. You are supposed to be setting the other students an example.
Why do her eyeballs look like that? She looks like she's a fish person.
There are more things to see in the room we found, Harry.
Shut up.
Wingardium Leviosa!
Oh.
Accio!
I don't think this is gonna have quite the same effect as a bench. Hold on. Reducto. No. Look at this, Professor. I made the book.
Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! You must concentrate, Mr. Potter. 10 points from Gryffindor. You are supposed to be setting the other students an example.
I didn't know I could do that.
Wingardium Leviosa! Depulsor!
Expelliarmus! I'd expect a member of Gryffindor to know that wands are put away in corridors. You are supposed to be setting the other students an example.
Hey.
Hi.
I like how the two prefects are there and she's all like, I'm gonna be fine with this.
So great.
Yeah. Stop it! Stupefy! Stupefy!
That wasn't what I was trying to cast. God damn it, this girl's like beating the crap out of me. There you go. You beat up some Slytherins, it's fine. McGonagall's like peeking outside of her door and she's going, you stupid Slytherins.
Don't forget, we need to find talking gargoyles for Professor Binns' homework.
Expelliarmus!
Stupid child. There's two of them.
Twitchy little ferret.
Wait, what spells do I know? Hold on. Oh. Harry, get up. Is this like impossible? There. Did Ron just scream? Ron just screamed, leave me alone. Why can't she say she can't believe Potter showing his face around here? Because idiots. Okay. There's a mini quest with Snape, which I would have known if I had talked to him instead of beating the crap out of him when I last saw him. You need to rewatch the movies.
We'll need to keep our eyes and ears open. There are gargoyles all over Hogwarts, but only some of them can talk.
So I need to know where the gargoyles are. Because we're either going to be roaming around forever, or... I thought one of them was on a roof somewhere. Following the footsteps. It's gonna cockblock you again if you don't get everything. You need the gargoyles. I think it does cockblock you. I'm eating a sandwich, hold on.
You know the rules. Put that wand away, now. You are testing my patience, Potter. Go away. Ah, Potter. After your last feeble attempt at potion making, I expect you to write 12 inches of parchment on the properties of Moonstone. No excuses.
But I've already got lots of homework.
And Potter, anything less than acceptable, and you will suffer my displeasure.
What?
Let's check in the library.
Oh boy. Get out of my way, Ron.
Great. Just what I needed. What a complete git.
I know just the book you need. If we're passing the library, you can check it there.
Thanks. Now I've really...
I seriously can't use her.
Wand away, Potter. Expelliarmus. If you ever learn. Put that wand away, boy. Detention. Don't let me catch you breaking school rules again. I have no wish to spend more of my time with you.
I do have to, like, yeah, apparently I have to talk to the one on the other side. I didn't think of that. I thought once I got the password, it was fine. It was unlocked. I guess I have to talk to her. Fuck out of my way, Gryffindor. I mean, Griffs for life.
I didn't know anything about any of this till the summer. My parents are muggles.
I didn't know anything about any of this. My parents are muggles. I'm a wizard. Fucking little bastard child. Keep running. Keep running. So how do Mudbloods afford anything? I'm assuming that there's a way to transfer, to like exchange money. But yeah, no, that's a question. Pretty sure Gringotts can exchange money. I'm pretty sure the goblins can figure out how to make money off of it. Where is it taking me?
All right.
Well, you know what? What if there's one at, this is the entrance portrait. Not what I want. I was thinking, what if there's one at the Owlery, but apparently this is not where I need to go. Get the hell out of my way, Ron. To Slytherin! Muggle parents still have well-paying jobs. Not if they're poor. You stupid bitch hit me on one setting.
Take that.
Horrible. Did Ron just hit Harry?
Ron.
Get her on the ground. Melee Protego seems to do stuff. What?
Get lost, Pipsqueak.
Did you see Ron Protego her on the ground? No, I didn't. I'm very confused. Snape, Sev. Oh, it's telling me where to go based off of Snape. I need to go to the library. Hold on.
What do you think the answer is? Can I look in your book? No, I can't.
I have a look in your book. I don't know the answer. She's like, no, you're not allowed to read. The girl's some ass.
Off on another adventure.
Oh wait, you know what? We're already here and we're low enough. We might as well open up that portrait. The map is actual garbage. It is. The map, I mean, it'll tell you where to go, which is the only good thing about the Marauders map is the footsteps. Trying to read and understand the map based off of that is just one giant good luck. You're fucked. There are some supposedly, but how many isn't directly stated? Is it what? For what?
Slytherins are supreme. What? Ha! You're not that supreme after all, are you? Slytherins are supreme. I don't think.
If I didn't have to open, I'd leave you out here, Potter.
Yeah. Just give me a cursor and just choose where I want to go? No. I like being able to run through Hogwarts. It's fucking awesome. I mean, especially even compared to the previous games. I like how, Prisoner of Azkaban, we never even left Hogwarts. We never even finished it. Because it was like, did you finish all the quests? Oh my god, you can't finish this game unless you 100% it. And I was like, what? No, fuck you. Where are we going? Where is it telling me to go now? No, no, no. No, no, no. Go back. You two, get off the fucking stair. We need it to move. No.
Studious success.
You may pass, Mr. Potter.
You mean choose a location? If only you could use a broom trough, and I don't mean for another janitor. What? I'm confused.
Really? I thought the Grey Lady would... Now, what you need for Professor Snape's essay is magical draughts and potions.
Thanks, Hermione. Where is it? Hermione. I'm assuming we're just looking for a book that's lying around.
The library's on the second floor.
Shut up, we're here, you dumbass. Why are we friends with him? Oh, that's right, because he happened to sit next to you on the train. So like, I know who you are. You have a scar on your head. Your parents are dead. Ha ha, party wee Potter, no more parents.
Magical draughts and potions will be in the potions section.
Fuck is the potions section? Where is the potions section? Hermione, where the fuck is the potions section?
Where can I find the Daily Prophet?
Try the Great Hall. Yes, the Great Hall. Owls everywhere there. They're bound to have one.
How can I get the owls to give me a newspaper?
Use your head. You're Harry Potter, ain't you?
What?
I think Hermione would spend her holidays in the library if she could.
Every time you load up the stream, it's automatically muted. It should be whatever you last set it as. I don't know. I'm just clicking the action button on everything, but I think it would tell me if there was something to interact with. Where's the potion section, Hermione?
Snape never gives us easy homework, does he?
Wow, Ron just talking about Hermione like she ain't straight behind you.
We need to check the shelves in the potion section.
We need to check the shelves in the potions section. Yeah, we're in the restricted section. Where's the potions section, Hermione? Library.
Let's check in the library.
Fucking gonna kill you. Griff Gang for life is gonna about to beat the shit out of each other.
Protego!
Accio Buck. Hey, Accio Buck. The game didn't
Magical
label.
drafts and potions will be in the potion section.
No, the game did not label the sections. It's also for library, it's very lacking. Yeah, this library seems really small.
We need to check the shelves in the potion.
Oh my god.
Having problems with Professor Snape again, young Harry? I hear he's set you an essay on the properties of Moonstone. Not to worry, you can find all the answers you need in the library.
Laugh my ass off, read a book. Oh my god. Nice try the potion section.
Have an excellent day today.
Expelliarmus! Depulso! Wingardium Leviosa!
Having fun, are we?
Oh my god. I need to use the restroom. I'm fucking livid. Oh my god. Oh. I'll be back. All right. Okay. 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 I did go to the bathroom. All right. Like, it's just. I also looked it up. I want to scream internally. Yeah, I saw exactly what you said. It's Penzanix, back left corner. I was all like, it's in the restricted section, back left corner. I think I see it on the shelf there. Get out of my way!
This is the book we need. Oh look, Moonstone is sometimes known as the Wishing Stone.
Hermione?
Oh no, you have to write this essay. But I suppose I could correct it for you.
Just write a really bad essay so that she corrects it all.
So therefore, and they...
I'll be right back.
Conclusion...
I gotta go see Buddy.
Right, let's take these essays back to Professor Snape.
I don't know what he's talking about. He's being a body. He's curled up. I touched him and he went. How come no one is questioning how every single essay written was done by Hermione? She said she would correct it. We need to go to the Great Hall. For that one portrait right there.
Studious success.
A healthy mind is an inquisitive mind. Balderdash and piff.
Main floor, main floor, main floor. Wait.
Wingardium Leviosa! Accio!
What?
Incendio! Depulso!
When you did your friend's homework that paid you? Wait. No. We need a newspaper. Does anyone have a newspaper? Does anyone have a Daily Prophet? Everyone's just sitting here. Wait, look at this one. Look at how sad and alone he is, just staring at the wooden table. Don't fucking talk to me, turd. Don't look at me.
Any chance I could borrow your history of magic essay? I fell asleep in the last lesson.
No, sorry.
Oh my god. I remember the history of magic teacher was a ghost who was incredibly boring, and wasn't the whole story that he was such a boring individual and had basically went to like the teacher's lounge or something, just go and take a nap in a chair, died, got up as a ghost, and just continued teaching. Wasn't that the thing with them? Hermione's paid by exposure. That's how she gets paid for the homework. Yeah, no, the history of magic teacher is like, they sit there and they say over and over, the history of magic teacher is incredibly boring.
Slytherins are supreme. Hardly.
I wish I could tell Professor Snape of your sneaking.
Do you think he could look any more stupid? I don't. Draco Malfoy will always be... Do you think Potter's right about he who must not be named? I've read all about him. I think he would
I
like
can't do anything in front of Snape.
Wand away. Expelliarmus. 10 points from Gryffindor.
Well, at least they're giving sources, that's what I think.
Taught you a lesson, Potter. Though I fear I will be forced to spend more of my valuable time with you in detention.
Professor Snape, I brought you my essay on moonstones.
Indeed. Let us see if you can differentiate between monkshood and moonstone, shall we?
What happened to your mouth?
I suppose this is acceptable. Follow me. But I must remind you, Potter, you will not be able to rely upon Miss Granger when you take your owl.
Potions class is unlocked. Challenge cup unlocked. Completed. What?
You've not visited our secret room.
Shut up! Oh my god. Oh my god, there's a whole lab in here.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Depulso. Reparo.
I'm gonna break his shit. Why does it say there's so much stuff to, like, put the wand away, Harry?
We have to keep looking for those talking gargoyles, remember?
Gryffindor has, like, negative 100,000 points. Watch Dumbledore being like... Dumbledore's not in this one. Did he run away or something? No, he's still around. He's just hiding or something. He's like that Umbridge lady. Oh wait, no, he's not hiding. He's around. He's just not, like, fighting the Ministry. That's right. Oh, that Umbridge lady. 10,000 points to Gryffindor. Harry Potter did what to the teachers? 500 points to Gryffindor. Because I don't like you, Snape. Snape, you see this phoenix? It just burst into flames, like the fucks I give. It's just... We don't listen. No, who listens to J.K. Rowling? Beyond the books, who listens to her? Like, oh yeah, Cho Chang. Let's go and deal with Cho Chang.
Bye.
I don't want to fight another Slytherin. I'm sick and tired of, like, constantly throwing spells at them. Griff gang for life. Oh, holy shit. Hold on.
You better wash your hands before you go to the library.
Da-da-da. Who was supposed to be grooming Harry? Dumbledore?
Are you still keeping your eyes open for gargoyles?
I mean, technically, yeah. He was basically, like, grooming in the sense of he was preparing him for Voldemort. It was pretty obvious that's what he was doing.
May your courage hold.
No. You guys are thinking of grooming in the wrong sense. A character can, quote-unquote, groom another character to prepare them for the future. Dumbledore was, throughout the books, definitely grooming Harry to prepare for the fact that one day he was going to have to face Voldemort. It was pretty obvious at a certain point that Dumbledore didn't know everything, obviously, because he eventually suspected about the Horcruxes but didn't know about them entirely. But he definitely was prepping Harry for it throughout the books. How do you fucking take an 11-year-old and be all like, well, this kid's gonna possibly die. Better prep him to cast Wingardium Leviosa. Yummy. No, but I can agree with that. They're definitely doing that.
Are you still keeping your eyes open for gargoyles?
The boy who lived, who had a massive lightning bolt on his forehead. What if he was the boy who lived and like Hagrid dropped him off and it was all like, he's a very unremarkable boy, and Dumbledore's all like, we can fix that, and takes out a razor blade and carves a lightning bolt in the baby's forehead, and he's all like, that. Unique. Now we'll recognize him even when he gets older.
Don't forget, we need to find talking gargoyles for Professor Finn's homework.
Talking gargoyles. Talking gargoyles. Isn't there a talking gargoyle over here? Go over here.
How many gargoyles do we have to find?
5.
Oh, wait. Can't I feed the owls this way? Here, eat that. Go. No, stop it. Harry.
We'll need to keep our eyes and ears open. There are gargoyles all over Hogwarts, but only some of them can talk.
Harry, we need to feed that one up there. Harry, we need to feed that one. Harry. 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 Damn it. Oh, wait. What happened? Can he shoot the bird? Can we set it on fire? Incendio. My God. I'm trying to get him to point. The targeting is horrible sometimes. I'm trying to use Reducto.
Wingardium Leviosa!
Yeah, which gargoyles do we need to find? The whispering ones? It's the talking gargoyles. Eat it. I hope you look at the room, the secret reward room, Harry. There's things in there. How do we get it up there to the other one? I remember getting it up there at some point, but how? These are rats. Hey, you want a pet rat? These are mice. I thought it was like, I mean, it is food, but I thought it was a different type of food. This mouse is not going anywhere. This was Scabbers. Incendio. Why is there a hair on? I have scab.
Need some help?
We need 4 people, don't we?
20 Dementors in the summer.
Move out of his way.
Hi, Harry.
Yes, I fed the mice to the bird. I fed 4 of the mices. 4 of those mices no longer have
We should
lives.
stay outside in case Filch turns up.
Filch is in the dungeons. A load of first years brought puking pastels and covered the place in... Ow!
Outside, Ron.
What was that for?
Oh, Ron, honestly.
We need to give them time so that Cho Chang can look very, very uninteresting.
Protego!
Protego my feelings.
Oh, hi, Harry.
How are you?
Fine. Has Gryffindor got a new keeper yet?
Yeah, it's my friend, Ron Weasley.
The Tornadoes hater.
Yeah. You sending a package?
Yes, a present for my mum's birthday. But I forgot to put the address on it, and now the owl's flown up there and won't come down.
I'll get it for you.
I do remember Ron getting a small little owl. Yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah, Scabbers replaced when Scabbers turns out to be a creepy man that's been living with Thought of Cadavra, that bitch. Get the fuck out of him.
Oh, very funny.
You're a Ravenclaw. Fucking do it on your own, bitch. Here, come here. Hey, we need 4 of us to burn that thing outside.
Good job Hagrid's not watching.
You remember being awkward with flirting? Oh, awkward flirting. Oh my god. Harry. What? He's all like, look at my ass. No.
Come here.
Oh, almost.
Oh my god.
Thanks for helping me, Harry.
She's not doing anything.
Be careful.
Everyone in the Hogwarts and in the DA is incapable of doing anything without Harry to be there to tell them what to do. None of them are capable of anything. Not even Hermione. Hermione's like, I'm super smart, but, you know, I can't go to the library unless you tell me to go. Do it yourself, release help out, you dumb fucking bitch. She's too busy sitting there and staring. But isn't that owl right there?
Thanks.
Keep going, Harry.
This epic music. Oh boy, more sidling.
Let's try Reparo on that ledge. He's not coming down, is he?
Reparo!
You're pretty good at charms, Harry.
Oh my god, because you can't do anything on your own.
Hey!
You ever thought of the Accio charm, woman? What the fuck is this?
Wingardium Leviosa!
Was this someone's package? What? Here, you want this? Oh my god. Oh god. Oh god. I wonder if it's fragile. We'll never know. She's way too much work.
I think that owl's allergic to me.
This woman costs too much time and effort. We know what's gonna happen. We need all this repaired because we have to climb up all of them. I swear to God, it's gonna land in the middle, isn't it?
Oh, almost.
Almost. I'd climb up there, but I'm worthless.
We didn't learn about this in Care of Magical Creatures.
It's a fucking owl.
Please come here.
Thanks for helping.
It's gonna fucking jump off this ledge. Yes, you know.
Thank you, Harry. That was really nice of you.
No problem.
I like spending time with you, Harry.
Yeah, thanks. I mean, me too. I was wondering if,
Yes?
I mean, would you like to bring Marietta to the meeting as well? It's in the room of requirement.
Oh. Yes. All right then.
Great.
I'll see you later then.
Yeah. Pause.
How did it go?
How did what go?
Oh, nothing.
Fucking
Sometimes
stupid.
you make no sense at all, Hermione.
That's because you have the emotional range of a teaspoon, Ronald.
Fucking hell. The door here. I wanted to see if I can go through it. No, Harry could just put his hand on it and feel the vibrations of nothing beyond.
Are you still keeping your eyes open for gargoyles?
Oh my god! Where are the gargoyles? How much of this 28% discovered? Are you fucking kidding me?
Gargoyles for Professor Bin's homework.
28% of the owlery is discovered. There's a lot in here then, is my assumption.
We'll need to keep our eyes and ears open.
Like, what is this, these silver things? That's what I really want to know. But I don't know if I can interact with them. Hermione's trying to be Lara. You need to get the wheel, the water flowing to the wheel, Harry.
Are you still keeping your eyes open for gargoyles?
All right.
Hey.
So I know part of it is we need to actually get up there, like climb up.
I'm so pleased I'm here.
But we can't do that until we have 4 people with us. You can only do spells and things when your wand has a glowing tip. Otherwise, there's nothing to... So if you pull out the wand right now... See how it has a glowing tip? It's because of that bush.
Accio! Depulso!
Like, if there was a Weasley present thingamajigger in there, then we could have grabbed something out of there. But I think I already got everything out of that bush I could have gotten. Okay, where are the statues? Because otherwise we're going to run around for forever. I feel like one of them's on a... Oh my god.
That's terrific!
Damn straight. I feel like one of them was on a roof somewhere, but I don't know where. No. Wait a minute. Oh, for a second I thought there was another torch. How many times should Hermione remind Harry of his task? Yes. Every day. Stone circle, 87% discovered.
Accio!
Like I'm listening.
Oh, look at this.
Wingardium Leviosa!
What the hell? Where is this supposed to go? Is this supposed to go somewhere? I don't know what that is. He acknowledged it, but says he's not listening. Where the hell does this go? How about look underneath where it was? Yeah. No. The hell was the footsteps for just now?
Wingardium Leviosa! Hi.
Yes, we got Ron this time. Does the ball go up or do you move that? We just inspected it, actually. Surprisingly. Oh. Okay. You love the joy that I get out of that. I love smacking Ron and Hermione and just watching them go flying. It's hysterical. Oh my god.
Don't forget, we need to find talking gargoyles for Professor Bin's homework.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, Hermione. Put the ball on top of the other rock. I don't know. The thing is, where would the other rock be placed? Typically, if you're putting it
We'll need to keep our eyes and ears
near
open.
where it needs to
There are
be,
gargoyles
it
all
auto
over
places
Hogwarts,
itself.
But only some of them can talk.
Depulso!
Bye. I didn't mean to do that. Come back here. Oh no. Noodle. Bye, Rock.
Wingardium Leviosa!
No one needs to get in this school. No one needs to get in this school ever again. Ronald.
Accio!
Shut up.
I just passed Dean Thomas.
Oh my god.
Transfiguration.
Okay, where are the gargoyles? We will never know. Well, the rock will eventually respawn back to where it was. Does anyone know where the gargoyles are? I don't remember who said they looked it up yesterday, and I'm like going, shut up, Hermione. 91% discovered.
Reparo!
No.
Alright.
No. Now we will never know where they're located. I know that there's a thing in the clock tower, because I know there's gears you can find.
Don't forget, we need to find talking gargoyles for Professor Bin's homework.
I think there was one up in the courtyard somewhere.
Depulso!
I've already done all those bells.
Hi, Harry.
So, what I mean is there's some gears there, down there, that are missing. And I vaguely remember when I first played it, getting gears that you could use Wingardium Leviosa on to put them where you need to put them.
We'll need to keep our eyes and ears open. There are gargoyles all over Hogwarts, but only some of them can talk.
Oh my god.
Hiya.
Bridge near the viaduct entrance. Okay, hold on. Get out of my way. Get out of Potter's way. Hold on. Bridge near viaduct entrance. We've done that one, I think. Yes, we've done that one. 4th floor. We're gonna do the 4th floor. Oh my god, it actually tells you where it is.
I think there's a talking gargoyle somewhere near here.
Oh, she tells you.
mushroom.
Oh my god. Oscar Handsome, thank you for the follow. Is there one in here that we never noticed?
Are you still keeping your eyes open for gargoyles?
Oh my god. Shut the hell up. It's on a balcony. We're on the 4th floor.
Don't forget, we need to find talking gargoyles for Professor Finn's homework.
I think I already found this one, but let's talk to it just in case. Always in the zone. Thank you for the follow.
Excuse me, can you talk?
No, but you just did.
No, I didn't.
And you did.
She did. That one there, the one with the bushy hair.
My hair is not bushy. Ron, is my hair bushy?
No.
Yes.
Well, only a bit.
It's been windy, and I've been busy.
Great. We only need to find one more.
Transfiguration Courtyard, we already got that one, and Defense Against the Dark Arts. Defense Against the Dark Arts we didn't get. Yes, we did.
There's no way we're going to win the house cut this year. Want to go watch Hufflepuff practice?
Wait, which one are we missing then? I can't scroll up. I can't scroll up and they're all gone because of Fuzzbot.
Alright.
What was 1 and 2?
If you need to practice your charms, you can always talk to Professor Flitwick. We can go to his class later.
Here, let's go to the Defense Against the Dark Arts. Just in case. But I'm pretty sure we already talked to that one. Bridge of the Viaduct entrance. That one I know we talked to.
Are you still keeping your eyes open for gargoyles?
I'm pretty sure we got this one, but we'll double check. Get out of Harry's way. Get out of his way.
Can you give me a hint who might have been here for 50 years?
Nearly Headless Nick.
50 years. 50 years. Well, why, I have. And some of the other inhabitants, but none of the students have been. Unless you can think of a student that's been here for 50 years.
Oh my god, Myrtle. You have to stop you-know-who. No, we have to repair the skull. Moaning Myrtle, that bitch. I think we're just never gonna unlock that portrait because it's either be able to unlock a shortcut or not talk to Moaning Myrtle. I kind of like the not talking to Moaning Myrtle. Or Hagrid. Is Hagrid even 50 though? Go up to Hagrid and be all like, you look old. So 50 years ago.
How are you? Alright.
Did you hear about the squib who won 1,000,000 galleons and asked for it all in small change? Yeah, it was completely canuts.
There's one in the paved courtyard. We have to stop you-know-who. You watch all the Wizarding World films? Yes. Well, yes. And I have officially given up on wanting to see more, if more come out, because Crimes of Grindelwald was absolutely horrible. And it made me so sad. I wanted so hard. So I was sitting in the theater when we were seeing Crimes of Grindelwald, and I was like wanting to like it so much, and I was like thinking maybe I'm just being hard on it in my own head. And then it got to that reveal near the end when they were all talking to each other in the graveyard, and I was just all like, I'm done. I'm fucking done.
Studious success.
You may pass, Mr. Potter.
Knuts. Yeah, I always thought it was, I'm pretty damn sure it's pronounced nuts. But I have no idea. All I know is in this game they keep saying knuts. I don't know if it's bad game translation or if everyone under the sun has been pronouncing it wrong. But I've been calling it nuts. Okay, so there's supposed to be one in the paved courtyard, huh? Get the fuck out of the way.
We'll need to keep our eyes and ears
then went
open.
south.
There are gargoyles all over Hogwarts, but only some of them can
Visually, I like the escape from prison, and then I ended up, like, I saw a YouTube video from someone who was, like, picking it apart, and I have to agree with them. He already had escaped. There was no reason for him to be there, or for that entire carriage scene, because nothing happened. Nothing worthwhile happened in that entire scene, and it was just a... Once you end up realizing that it didn't need to happen at all, you're just like, wait a minute, why did it happen? Also, why is the Wizarding World so fucking lax on their ability to actually deal with prisoners?
Whatever.
Like, the entire thing was really bad and can be really picked apart really horribly. So it's like, honestly, that movie made it feel like the Wizarding World was full of a bunch of incompetent idiots who don't know how to do anything. But yeah, I've gotten to the point where I'm all like, she did a fantastic job with Harry Potter. I did enjoy Fantastic Beasts. They did retcon characters' personalities. They retconned the fucking memory erasing potion and tried to explain it away, and it was bullshit explanation. There is none here. This is a viaduct. Where's the paved courtyard? Shut up. Get that Dumbledore had the Elder Wand, so he was super OP. Dumbledore, the Elder Wand isn't even really what was supposed to have made Dumbledore OP. It's like the whole.
Don't forget, we need to find talking gargoyles for Professor Pim's
Don't create a
homework.
world that's as like as solidly built as the Wizarding World was, and then fucking not follow your own rules. The fact that like just you can nitpick and pick apart crimes of Grindelwald to death, including the fact that McGonagall was thrown in the film when she should never have been born. She was born 10 years after that film took place. The fact that Dumbledore, like, while the character was well acted, the clothing and everything made absolutely no sense. The relationship with Grindelwald was fucking ham-fisted and forced. It doesn't make any sense. The visual representation of Grindelwald, when you've already seen him shown young and then old in the original movies, makes no sense. It's just, the whole thing just went to shit, and I can't take anything that she does plot-wise within the Wizarding World seriously anymore. I think she's lost her focus and her ability to really create something worthwhile at this point. So I just shoulder shrug, and I'm like, Harry Potter was fantastically built. The Wizarding World was conceived fantastically well. The basic groundwork that she put in place was great, but as far as her ability to make a plot line, she can't do it.
We'll need to keep our eyes and ears open. There are gargoyles all over Hogwarts, but only some of them can
And it does make me a little sad, but at the same time, it doesn't mean other people can't come along and do stuff. I mean, she has to approve it because it has to go through her publishing house. Because the Wizarding World is apparently partly owned by her. I don't know with hierarchy. And I'm fine with that for the most part. But,
Are you still keeping your eyes open for gargoyles?
Remember when there's originally 3 children of the Dumbledore? Yeah, now there's a 4th random Dumbledore. It's the secret Dumbledore. When I saw that, I was just slamming my head against the wall so much. I just like, stop it.
Don't forget,
Stop
we
it.
need to find talking gargoyles for Professor Finn's homework.
Oh yeah, no, if you haven't seen Crimes of Grindelwald, there's a secret 4th one. Remember when he was supposed to blow up in the first movie? Because that's what they do. You retconned that too. Okay, I don't know where it is here, by the way.
There are gargoyles.
They should have built up the relationship between Dumbledore and Grindelwald. I think they shouldn't have built up a relationship between Dumbledore and Grindelwald at all. I think they should have made it very light and not touched it beyond that, because I feel like, honestly, so much was done that was incorrectly done that it just like felt like everything was ham-fisted to try and force plot in that never existed beforehand, and it's one of my biggest pet peeves of any series. Right to your right, follow your steps. Hold on. Well, the one on the bridge. Oh, in there. Okay. I got it. The one on the bridge I've already done. In there. Oh, this is the paved courtyard. Is it the roof? Because remember that I thought there was one on the roof?
Reparo!
We'll find out. Or there was one at the end of here. We gotta repair that. Black cat. But yeah, no, you can. There's a YouTube video that points out everything wrong with Crimes of Grindelwald, and it's absolutely fantastically put together. It's great, and it does nitpick every tiny thing I've ever read about it, everything that bugged me about it. It's definitely worth watching, and it's definitely worth the chuckle you'll get out of it.
Hi, we're looking for talking gargoyles. Can you, talk?
Yes.
Great.
Glad you think so.
Can I ask you a question? Are you happy with your position in life?
No, I'm not. I'd much rather be south-facing.
Let's go.
Maybe I should talk to someone.
What is with the
See
camera?
if we can get him moved.
Yeah, we could stick him in Umbridge's office. That'd serve her right. Might be a bit cruel to the gargoyle, though.
That's all 5 gargoyles, isn't it? Let's get back and tell Dean where they all are.
Maybe Dean should have done this on his own. Bye, Cherubeth. Yeah, no, I have 2 main positions when it comes to anything that J.K. Rowling works on directly, creatively, that she works on. Is one, she's... First of all, I don't pay attention to her in social media for obvious reasons, because she's just not worth paying attention to. Unless you really want to get a chuckle. I will, like, listen to someone tell me what she has said recently, just to be like, oh my god, are you kidding? But I don't take her seriously. 2, and I think it partly describes her within the social media sense, but it also very much talks about her writing styles now. She's one of those people that's so caught up with trying to remain front and center and important in people's lives, and believes that she is such a strong influencer that she is too focused on trying to make influential-ish decisions in her creative processes, and I think it seriously hampers her ability to make creatively well-done stories now. I think she cripples herself, and I don't think she's ever going to come out of it. So that's why I'm just like, well, I liked Fantastic Beasts. I love the characters in Fantastic Beasts. I really liked the story. It was light, but it was very fun and entertaining. But I have no hope of ever seeing anything else from it, because it's just gone off the deep end and it's just absolute garbage now. Where's Dean? Anne Rice, I've tried reading her before a long time in the past. I know a lot of people like her. I don't like her writing style. I had a really hard time. I can appreciate the stuff that she's done because, I mean, she did the interview with the Vampire series type stuff, and I know she did a really good job with all of her stuff.
I
But
look forward to your
I can't.
future exploits, Mr. Potter.
Her writing style just never could get to me. And I tried reading Anne Rice back in the day because someone was all like, oh my god, you like these types of books? You should try Anne Rice. She fits in the fantasy genre-ish. Yeah. I'm also a geek in that I really, really liked Margaret Weiss and Tracy Hickman's Dragonlance series. And I know that Dragonlance is very hammy nowadays, but I still really like Dragonlance. At least the ones that were written by Margaret Weiss and Tracy Hickman. There's so many Dragonlance novels that were released, and a whole bunch of them just feel really like they don't belong in the world.
Hey, Dean, we found all those gargoyles.
Oh, cool. Can I copy them down in the dormitory later? You better ask Hermione if that's all right.
Of course. After the DA meeting.
Cool. See you later.
Oh yeah, no, I totally agree with you, Phoenix. The actor that played Newt was fantastic. I like the actress that played the other main character, but yeah, their romance felt really weird. It didn't feel like it belonged. Like, it felt like they should have been in that awkward, like, let's date and then find out that they're just friends later on situation. I think that would have done well for them.
I've got a new telescope. Want to come and do that astronomy homework?
I suppose.
Either of you can tell me what I need to do
Fred
now?
and George must be earning a fortune.
What's the point if they're going to end up with no NEWTs?
They might not have newts, but they know their stuff. You saw their headless hats.
All they know is flashy stuff, not anything with real magical skill.
Queenie, that's the name I was thinking of doing. I knew you would remember who it was. Queenie's character is absolutely fantastic in Fantastic Beasts, and then they totally retcon her into being some psychopath in the second, in Crimes of Grindelwald. That fucking, like, brainwashes the Muggle guy, what's his name? And you just saw, like, you don't know what to think of Queenie after that, and it's just like, oh. That was definitely one of the low points of Crimes of
How's
Grindelwald.
Quidditch practice going?
All right, I suppose.
Are Fred and George helping you?
If you count laughing every time I miss the quaffle as helping, then yeah.
But that's why I kind of figure, like, Fantastic Beasts feels like it's sort of its standalone, and I don't really... Who wants to learn Petrificus Totalis? Okay, so we're going up there. It kind of feels like it's stand on its own right now.
Dragon's egg. Pass, friend to Hufflepuff.
If anyone hasn't seen Fantastic Beasts, I definitely recommend it. It's definitely good and worth seeing. Crimes of Grindelwald, only see it if you really want to torment yourself. Please do not expect that you are going to find a better movie than other people. It is garbage. It is so bad. It is so fucking bad. She's supposed to be a talented witch. Which one, Queenie? Queenie was really cool as a character. I really liked her personality. I liked her as a witch. I liked the fact that she had like these latent, almost like psychic mind reading-ish abilities. Like she had divination abilities, basically, that were really cool. And it's just like, and she was just such a well-done character. But I think Fantastic Beasts was also done during Rowling's early career before she started like going, I need to be popular again. And oh look, Twitter, someone hand me a smartphone. I feel like smartphones should be banned from the majority of people who have ever had celebrity stamped in their lives. Like just slap it out of their hands. Like, stop talking! Who wants to learn what? Cho Chang. Cho Chang is talking with Luna and the Patils. Where's Fred and George? Oh, now you...
When are you going to teach us something useful?
How about Harry teaches us how to keep your big gob shut? That'd be useful.
It's okay, Ron. I know just the spell to teach Zacharias. I'm sure Zacharias won't mind if he helps you show the others the spell.
You actually made rice correctly today? Nice.
Rictus Sempra. You need to target your spell and then gesture with your
Wait,
wand like this.
Did you do with a rice maker or...
Rictus Sempra!
Right. Just stand there, Zacharias, and let me show everyone what to do.
Okay, guys. Put your wand like this.
Hey!
And then do this. And then some of this.
Are we going to have to wait all day?
Rictus Sempra! This will be cool.
Ron, put it right here.
Come on, are you going to show us or what?
Good call. Well done, Harry.
Would have liked Cho Chang better if she had more personality. She felt like she had more personality in the books, but like the thing I liked about Cho Chang and Harry, at least especially from the books, was that it very much was like that high school type romance where they were dancing.
Brilliant! Well done, everyone.
Hey, I haven't had a chance to practice it yet.
Oh, sorry, Zacharias. That's all the time we have to practice that spell. Maybe you can do it another time.
That was a great lesson, Harry.
I feel like we just... He's all like, but I want to learn that. No. I like the fact that in the books that their relationship was very much like high school, where they kind of danced around their feelings for a while, and then when they finally approached them, they just kind of realized, oh yeah, I guess we don't do well together. I did like that they were interjected that way. I thought it was well done, and it was very, very accurate to the way most teenagers go through dating.
Harry? Hey, Harry? Hi, Harry. I can't wait for this lesson. Are we going to do something exciting? I bet we are. Yeah. Can we blow something up? Or try and turn someone into a ferret? Or what's that spell where you make somebody completely freeze so they can't move?
Petrificus totalis.
Hi, Noogies.
Okay, this is quite a simple spell, but it's very useful. To paralyze an opponent, you need to point your wand and tap it, as I'm doing.
What?
Petrificus totalis!
Touch your wand to mine. Touch.
That wasn't it.
No, put it over here. Touch it. Touch. No, touch your wand to mine. Touch your wand to mine. No, get back over here and touch your wand to mine.
Sorry, that wasn't quite right. Petrificus totalis.
Stop trying to dodge. God damn it, Meaty. Colin, are you gonna actually cast a spell? There you go. That's why Ron never got
Harry, you're
good.
the greatest teacher ever. Thanks. Let's teach the others.
He just cuts off his opportunities to learn so he could always be Harry's follower. Colin's like that known to extreme stereotype. What the hell does that mean? He's like, hey, Harry, hey, Harry. Got a wand for you. Want a stick? Got a stick in your eye. You want a stick out? Hey guys, do we have anything else to do? Cho Chang wants to learn Labu Horror.
Hi, Harry. Did you know Ginny Weasley and Michael Corner were going out?
What are you going to teach us today? As it's the last
How to have a
lesson before
personality.
Christmas, could you teach us something fun?
I think I know just the thing. Can you turn to Levicorpus, Hermione?
Right.
Isn't this
It
the
says
same as
here,
Wingardium
you hold your
Leviosa?
wand up and move it like this.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Levicorpus.
Okay, Joe, just watch what I do.
Petrificus totalis. She's all like, that didn't look like Hermione's.
That's it. We'll copy you. Let's try again.
Like this, like this, like this. No, like this, like this. I'm just entertained with the fact that they copy you.
I get nervous too. Why don't we check the book?
That's okay. Hermione?
It says that you hold your wand and move it in the way I am doing.
Watch out, mate.
Okay, Joe, just watch what I do.
Just remember, he looks like Draco Malfoy, so treat him like one. Why isn't it working?
Please show me, Harry.
I'm trying. I'm legitimately trying.
Please show me, Harry.
Why isn't it not working?
Levicorpus!
I think I have to go further to the sides. Pretend you don't have any bones.
Let's try again.
Hermione, shut up.
Cast it. We'll copy you.
We're trying. Oh my god.
I get nervous too. Why don't we check the book?
That's okay. Hermione?
It says that you hold your wand and move it in the way I am doing.
Actually, I don't know if this was from the Half-Blood Princes. It's.
Levy Corpus.
I think it's my controller though. I think it's
just watch what I do.
My calibration on my joysticks. So I'm thinking of switching to Tomb Raider, and then I need to remind myself to calibrate because I keep forgetting.
Levy Corpus.
Oh my god. Because I'm having a really hard time casting Stupefy, and I never used to have a hard time casting these spells.
Cast it. We'll copy you.
Bye, Zethia.
Let's try
again. Oh my god. The Sectum Sempra was the. Oh my god.
I get nervous too. Why don't we check the book?
That's okay. Hermione?
So angry.
It says that you hold your
No. Save first. Okay. We're switching games to Tomb Raider because I can't cast the goddamn spell.